AC switch. First move the levers inward, and they just pull right out. Make sure you place them somewhere where you won't lose them because they're kind of small. Now this faceplate needs to pop out of there. I usually try to very carefully put a flathead screwdriver in the slots, or this little angled pick, so you don't damage the exterior, and it pops right out. There's a cable, so be careful with that. You should pull the whole unit, which move the ashtray out of the way. Phillips head screws below that. And don't lose the screws, so put them somewhere easy to find. Two at the top. Now unscrew the light and slide it through. And now the switch is free if you needed to change something. And that's how you access the AC switch. Now, over a decade ago, I had pulled this and found that the switch itself had, the plastic retaining clips had actually broken and it started to separate. So I added the tie wraps in there to keep the contacts together. I recently read that that's actually a common problem with these plastic ones, and I took the right approach. Short of replacing it with a new one, of course. Mostly I just wanted to look in here to make sure that it still looked like it was connecting properly, and it does look like the tie wraps are still holding just fine. I'm just taking a peek at it, so I'm not going to go any further, but I believe when I removed it before, I had to take the radio mount out of the way, push it in and slide it down out the radio hole. The tie wraps look good. They're holding the switch solid, so I'm going to put it back together. Slide that back through the correct hole. Now here's the fun part, lining up the AC switch and this bevel thing, as well as the ashtray, and then screwing it all back together. Don't forget to plug your light back in. This is also, if you had to change the faceplate light, this is it. Goes in and rotates. Make sure the wires aren't getting crushed. And the levers are back in the center, so it's easier to put this plate back. And it snaps. Now, the ashtray has been a little more of a headache in the past, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, it worked right off the bat. That's because I'm videoing it, that's why. Little switches. Make sure the lines are facing the correct direction. You want them facing towards the rings. And also, after you're done inserting them, make sure you put it back, because it's never fun to get in your vehicle and have it on the wrong setting for whatever the temperature is outside. I've gotten that a couple of times. Okay, all back together.